Welcome to SBR Sports Picks. We are the odds couple. He's Mike Brenner. I'm Peter Loshak. Today is Monday, April 17th. The NBA playoffs are here.
Wow.
Mike Brenner and the usual questions and head-scratching situations have presented themselves. And tonight we have Indiana, Cleveland, Memphis, San Antonio. And the question with Cleveland is, what's up with Cleveland? We were hoping that some questions would be answered in Game 1. I'm not sure if any questions were answered. Now, one thing about the well, first of all, let's throw up the playoffs record, which you know we're starting a record over from the playoffs, and we're both slightly negative now.
That's right. That's okay. We got plenty left.
We can come back. These playoff
can.
games are very, very tough, very, very tricky. Cleveland did shoot terribly from. First of all, they shot terribly from the free throw line in the first game. And then second of all, Kyrie Irving had a
1
particularly
for 9 from
bad day.
land.
They got nothing from Kyle Korver.
Yeah.
So what do we expect from Cleveland here in Game 2? A bounce back, a big performance from them, a double-digit win? What do you think, Mike Brenner?
What do you think the team total would be for the Cleveland?
Well, the line is creeping up. The Cavs team total is 109. That was actually my one winner. Was I took the under, which went under by about a point in the first game. It's 109. The line, interestingly, seems to be climbing up. It opened at 7.5. It's now up to 8 or 8.5, market wide. Mike Brenner.
I'll tell you what. I'm just going to shoot one way on this, and I'm going to hit the first half again. I like what they did the other night on the half. They covered that. And I think they know they need to come out and they need to establish the pace. I don't think they saw that little breakdown. They did not see that, But then again, free throw shooting is not what it is, years ago, Pete. It's amazing, but there's no excuse for that.
Oh, they'll shoot more than 50% in this.
No, they have to. They have to. So with that being said, what's the best shot line on that first half?
All right, 4.5 minus 110.
Okay, I like that.
Yeah, I mean, I'll tell you, it does feel like Cleveland, I don't know, underachieved a little bit in the first game. It feels like Kyrie Irving might be due here for a much better, much improved game than he saw in Game 1. But then again, you also have the Cavs basically entire second half of their season. That indicates that there might be something
up and down.
Not necessarily fundamentally wrong with this team, but fundamentally non-elite.
Exactly. And it all starts on the defensive side of the ball, Pete. They cannot figure it out the last 30 games especially, and then their assist and turnover ratio, the way that flip-flops.
Yeah.
But they put up a lot of points on this team. They put up 109, 135, 113, 132. They know how to score a lot of points on this team. But I'm going to stick with that one play. First half, minus 4.5. I think they got to come out and get it done as they did the other day, and hopefully they could just, do it without being too tight. What do you think of the first half under is what I was wondering.
God, I'll tell you what, the total, I mean, I all my picks on the playoffs beat the line moves by a lot, but they didn't all cash. I gave the under 212.5 in the Indiana-Cleveland game. I think it closed at 209.5 or something like that. Of course, went way over. Yeah. And this line here also opened at 211.5, and now it's down to 209 or 209.5, and it just feels like, again, like you said, Cleveland is a team right now that's going to get it done with offense.
I think you're right, and I think they know that, and I don't think they have enough time to really buckle down and figure out where the defensive issues are, besides a quick shoot around at practice. But other than that, it's just going to take gut effort, Pistol. But God, I'm getting fired up talking about this.
It feels like the over at 209 would probably be another good bet here.
Could be. Again, Cleveland puts up a bunch against them, and obviously they're not stopping a lot.
Yeah.
That's one thing with Korver and such. They're not the best defenders on the perimeter either, and Kevin Love's struggling a little bit defensively as well. So,
God, all right.
I know,
it's tempting to say, but I'm not going to do it. I will have a play though in the second game, Memphis and San Antonio, and that was an amazing game too, right?
Wow.
Memphis up in the first quarter, and then got absolutely dominated for three quarters. How does that happen?
Popovich, boy, I saw it. You could look at his face and you could see when he went into that literally after the first quarter whistle, and he lit into them. They didn't give up more than 19 the last 3 quarters, Pete. Something was, whatever he said. Right. My God, they bought it, they listened, and they didn't have a damn choice.
And we talked about this in the morning show, but you would think that professional athletes are playing at such an elite level that a friggin' coach yelling at you isn't going to make one bit of a difference.
Exactly, but maybe the Popoviches. He's like the Belichick of basketball.
Unreal.
So I'm telling you right now, Pete, I like it. But you know what? Memphis, in all the other games, that's the first one they've let them score over 100, I believe, this year. So how do they bounce back? And I was looking into it, and Chandler Parsons, obviously he's not even playing, but that guy he's set to make so much money, 23, 24, 25 million per year. Half of it's guaranteed, but they were counting on him for playoffs to be some type of defensive force and also have that inside game, offensive rebound. rebounds and putting up a good amount of points. With him not being in there, and obviously it's been a while, I think that takes a lot away. I think that team's got to wear down, if anything. I don't think they can even make a comeback here.
Memphis.
Yeah, I don't, but I can't I don't know. If they're going to do anything, it's got to be this game, right?
Yeah, and I think if they're going to do anything, it's going to be early. Now, I might be making just a super sucker play by looking at like how game 1 went and thinking that game 2 might go a similar way.
I don't know. I don't know if I would call it a sucker bet, though. Jesus.
I mean, the Spurs, obviously, one things they do really well is as you said, they wear teams down. They have great depth. Popovich knows how to use them.
Yep.
My sense is, though, that Memphis will come in here and give it everything they have early. So I'm thinking Memphis on the first quarter at Bookmaker and at the Chris Books is +4.
Okay, and I would normally say, Pete, go for it, but I think Popovich is going to throw that first quarter from last game right in their face and say, this shit ain't happening. I think you're going to see a reversal on there.
And you think
Matter of fact, my God, give me that first quarter, San Antonio. I'm going to go ahead.
Sure?
I swear to God, I love it. Give me that first quarter.
We can give you -3.5, -106.
That's too much. Too much. I thought it'd be 3. All right, and I can't take the 3.5.
Well, wait a minute. I just told you it was. I just told you it was 4.
Yeah, but
why did you think it was going to be 3?
I don't know why I thought it was going to be 3. Jesus, I thought you were talking about my mind's bouncing on that one. It's bouncing on that one.
The first quarter is
so if you're
3.5 or 4.
So you're thinking of taking the 4.
Yeah, I'm thinking about taking 4 with Memphis on the first quarter.
Do you know all the starters are not one of them played over 27 minutes, I think. I mean, they got some serious rest. They know how to – Popovich knows how to rotate that bench.
And I could easily see this one being like, where the Spurs are up by 20 in the first half, and then Memphis is actually a good bet in the second half at like a pick'em line or something like that.
I don't know, Pete. I shouldn't. I'm not going to put anything on there.
Yeah?
God bless America. That is just one series. I can't figure it out. I mean, right now I can't figure out nothing, but I got news for you. Pete, I think San Antonio might be a little better than I thought coming into the playoffs because I thought they were just struggling as far as consistency. And, they spread that ball around. LaMarcus Aldridge looked good. Gasol looked good. I mean, these guys, and again, you got two brothers going up against each other. That really doesn't have a big dynamic. But Marcus all better step up, and he's the one. He gets emotional on that floor. But Randolph, they need him to start getting emotional also. And again, Tony Allen, is he confirmed out? Right? He's out.
I believe he is.
Yeah,
but I'm
and Conley, they found a way to shut him down. Now, if there's anybody going to spark him early, it will be Conley because he certainly did it in the first quarter of the last game. I don't know, Pete. I know that.
I will take it.
Pull that trigger.
I'll take Memphis +4 in the first quarter.
Okay.
I think they're just going to. I mean, look, the Spurs are a terrifying team to bet against, but Memphis has got to come back here. I've been reading reports that they're. I've been reading reports that what they're saying is that it's just one game, which is true, which is one loss. I just don't think they have the talent or the system to compete with Memphis on a full game. But
did you see the press conference? The coach said that same thing, and then he got up and tried to get down off the chair to walk away. He looked like he was in a damn battle with Rocky Balboa.
Yeah.
I swear to God.
I don't know. It's a tough one. The Spurs are just Popovich, just amazing what he does with those.
I can't go against it.
But it just is their depth that seems to be one of the huge strengths, and they pull away late. Yeah,
because if they're going to have anything in the tank, Pete, they got to push it out. But
as you know, as you've been saying in our regular season NBA shows all season long, you were saying that the Spurs don't really start that fast, and you were not taking them on first halves.
No, and they didn't do a whole lot cashing wise, especially at home. You would think if there was any advantage they would have, it would be first halves at home, but it wasn't the case this year.
All right, that's going to be my one.
Playoffs are a total different time, though, Pete.
Memphis +4. Hopefully, they come in and throw the kitchen sink at him in the first quarter. And
you look fresh today. You must have got
some
good rest over there.
Yeah, sure, I did. All right, so Mike Brenner, I'm taking Memphis +4 in the first quarter. And what are your picks?
I'm just taking Cavs first half -4.5. Pistol Pete.
Okay.
I just think that team total might be something to look at for Indiana as well. I mean, that's another one team. I'm not going to pull the trigger, but I wouldn't stop anybody from trying to take team total with the Indiana Pacers
on the overs. Yeah, it does feel like the line movement towards the under is also a little bit of a false move, just like it was in game one. All right.
Yeah.
Well, that's it, Mike Brenner. I guess that wraps it up for our Monday show, right?
We got to bounce back. I got to get a big win here, Pete, and I'm looking forward to putting the pressure on because tomorrow there's some good games tomorrow.
Three more games tomorrow, and then 3 more games Wednesday. We'll be covering the playoffs, all playoffs long. Hopefully, we'll have a winner tonight each, Mike Brenner. All right.
We will. Hey, guys, and also hit that subscribe button, and also do us a favor. Hit that like button, even if you don't like us. We're the Odds Couple. We're coming to you.
Well, this episode of The Odds Couple is over. But if you give us a like and click SBR's logo at the bottom of the screen to subscribe, then you'll get all the upcoming videos as soon as they come out. And don't forget to take advantage of our website. There's free picks, live betting lines, and sportsbook reviews and ratings guides, and a whole lot more. Check it out now.